start with the exterior portion of the vent. So you guys are getting the V-Pro vents, which means that you're going to be able to connect to your 50 psi high pressure outlet. Which give you the opportunity to boost and dial your FIOG control system. The difference of this, you may also have a patient that does low flow, say they're about ready to go home, and they just need to know how many liters a minute they're going to be able to tolerate at home. So they'll have a little nipple adapter that goes in the ear, and you hook it up to your flow meter, 2 or 3 liters, whatever the patient's on. You'll see that. So when they're on low flow, you lose the ability for your O2 boost and your FIOG control because you're strictly liter flow. Does that make sense? Yeah. Most of the time for what you're doing in the ICU, you're going to have your 50 psi connected, so you do your O2 boost, your FIOG control. Also on the back of the vent, you're going your power cord would plug in right here. Take the patient off. It's not just a quick pull. You have to actually unscrew it. It's very fine threads. You don't feel like you're unscrewing forever and a day, but it will come undone. You have two filters, an air inlet filter, and then also a fan filter, which is right there. I only bring that up because just in case it's probably more for a PACU or outpatient. If you happen to see these are dirty or anything, let your RTs know so that way they can come and replace these. Like I said, it's mainly for your outpatient use because sometimes these vents come in from not the cleanest environments. But for in-house, you'll be taking care, respiratory will be taking care of replacing these filters. So, also on the side of the vent, you have 2 external batteries, one on either side. Each you can test to see how much battery life you have. Just press the button, it's kind of like a D-wall battery. Each battery holds 3 hours of charge, so 3 hours, 3 hours, and then a 2-hour internal battery. You're going to be using these same circuits that you guys are used to using on your Evos and Trilogies, so that part has not changed. One thing that is changed a little bit is the filters that you're going to be using. You cannot use this vent without this filter. This it locks into place. There's also an internal filter here, which can change out with PMs, but you guys won't have to worry about that. There is a notch at the top of their filter here, and there's also a notch right here. You'll line the 2 notches up, you'll do a quarter turn, you'll fill it, lock into place. I bring that up just in case, for whatever reason, someone put it on, just kind of barely put it there, and over time it wiggled out. Just make sure you line up the notches, quarter turn, you'll fill it, lock into place. Everything is touchscreen except for your alarm silence and your power on. Your alarm silence is a 1-minute true alarm silence. It's not just any alarms. It's not like the server where you go in there and get alarm silence when they're off or whatnot, and then another alarm that bleed through. This is for a full 60 seconds. As long as it's flashing, it's going to silence your alarm. So before you walk out of your patient's room, say you went in there to suction out the patient, you get the alarm silence. If this is flashing, that means it's got alarm silence. So all you have to do to cancel off the alarm is hit that one more time, and then you're good to go. Also, you're going to notice at the top here, the little yellow banners, the battery use. It needs you to acknowledge that you're on battery mode. So you go and hook the patient, you're going to CT, IR, wherever you want to go. The vent needs you to acknowledge that you're on battery mode. The way you're going to do that, tap this banner at the top, go to clear list. You now acknowledge that you're on battery mode. So it won't alarm again until you hit 50%. Then you get another yellow alarm. You clear it out, change the batteries, or plug it in, and then it won't alarm again until you hit 33%, and that's going to be a more high priority for that alarm. Say, hey, plug me in, get critical low. So, this is your home screen. This is what the vent is going to automatically default to. You have 3 different values that you can see. Respiratory and pulmonary is going to decide which values are going to be there. It's all customizable to what values are on there. A lot of nurses that I've talked to, they seem like to know what FiO2 they're on, tidal line respiratory. Again, it's set to respiratory and pulmonary, where they're going to put all that in. Also on your home screen, you have day and nighttime mode. So if you walk in on day shift, the screen started like this, there's nothing wrong with the screen. Previous shift, just put it on nighttime mode, allow the patient to get some rest without bright lights in their eyes. All you have to do is tap the button bottom right, and the screen comes right back to life. Also on the top here, you see the battery. There's 2 batteries, one on either side, there's a charge, and then there's an internal one as well. Your external ones are swappable, so say if this battery is dead for whatever reason, you're getting ready to go on a transport, just have your RT go find another battery that's from another vent that's plugged in, swap it out, and then you're good to go. You guys have any problems with family members coming in with like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, and they're touchy, want to touch the screen and everything? We can also do a screen lock. So up here, press and hold this for 3 to 5 seconds. It'll go to screen lock. Anybody that can read will know how to unlock this screen, but for your 3, 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds, it prevents them from getting in there and doing anything they're not supposed to do. And to unlock that, all you have to do is press and hold 3 to 5 seconds, and it's unlocked. Now, also on the top of the screen, it's going to give you what mode of ventilation we are in. We're currently in volume target pressure control. You can also go to your monitor page right here. The top 6 are what the patient's doing, tidal volume, respiratory rate, things of that nature. You scroll 1 down, this is what the vent is set on. All these settings are customizable in what value you want to see and what order you want to see. You can, respiratory and pulmonary, you can go over that, make always uniform, so they'll all be the same. You can also go to your waveforms right here. You can see 3 different waveforms: volume, flow, and pressure. Only 2 at a time though. The way you cycle through your waveforms is this squiggly line right here. Just tap that and it'll cycle through your waveforms. So now your FiO2 control. Patients having a desaturation event, death mood, whatever. Go over here, hit this little blue button top right hand corner. Your O2 boost is right here. You can tap that on. It's going to be 100% O2 boost for 3 minutes, or unless you tap it again and cancel it out. So it's not like some the servos that you have here where you can do an O2 boost at 50-60%. This is a full 100%. So if you got the cardiac patient that can't be on 100%, just keep that in mind. Also from this little blue button right here is your FiO2 control. You tap that. There's a little slider bar right here. Adjust it to where you want it to be, accept, or if you want little finer movements, hit the plus and minus button, hit accept, and you're good to go. We're not plugged into wall oxygen, so we're going to drop it all the way back down, just so it doesn't alarm on me. So if you don't remember anything at all, like 6 months down the road, first time you're seeing the bed, like I can't remember where Caleb said to go find what the patient's doing for my documentation. Everything is found in this little blue button. Tap that blue button. You go to your monitor screen right there. There's all what the patient's doing. Scroll 1 down. That's what the vent is doing. It's vent settings. Remember your alarm silence is a true alarm silence for 1 minute. As long as it's flashing like that, it's going to silence every alarm that comes through. You can cancel out that alarm before you walk out of the room, and it's going to catch everything that the alarm parameters are set for. So, a lot like the EVOs and the Trilogy you're using, there are some differences, but one reason a lot of pediatric hospitals are going to it is their flow sensitivity. This is rated for patients as low as 5 kilos, and it is a very sensitive vent. It also leak compensation up to 175 liters a minute. You have that patient, very positional trach, they move one way, all of a sudden the leak jumps to 30 liters a minute. This will compensate for that leak while maintaining the exact same flow trigger, so it's much smoother for the patient.